Alright, we have another tutorial on how to pick up a pickaxe, because a pickaxe is not an inventory item. So it's kind of weird how to do this, but I figured out quite a cool way to do this. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. So first thing you're going to want is a class designer. You're going to want to place this down, and you're going to want to customize this. Now, you can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it pickaxe pickup. I don't know. I'll just name it Bob, I guess. So now that we have Bob, it doesn't matter what you switch this to. I'm gonna lay it out 1 for now. You can customize all these if you know how a class designer works. So the thing you want to go to really is the start with pickaxe. You want to set this to yes if you're gonna have someone picking up a pickaxe. So you want to set this to yes, and then just hit that. Now, you want to use a class selector now, and just place this anywhere you want. I'm just going to put it right here. You need to put this into, unless you want to walk into it and be granted a pickaxe, then you want to put this to visible in game off. So, volume, visible in game off, accent color. Enabled game face gameplay only, you want to keep that on. You can go ahead and set this to don't switch team, and then you want respawn none or no. So time to switch, I just put it to instant, and class switch to, I'm going to set that to 1 because that's our class identifier on our class designer. So now that we have that set up, you want to go into your map settings, and you want to go all the way down here. I'm sorry, you want to go all the way down here. No, it's, yeah, in here. So you want to go down here and find start with pickaxe. Start with pickaxe, no. And then you want to just hit escape. Next thing you're going to want is a button. So go ahead and grab a button. Once you have that button, just place it anywhere and make sure it's not visible. You'll want to set the channels to, well, whatever channel you want. For me, it's going to be channel 20, just to make things easier on myself. Because I also did a passcode tutorial here. You can check that out if you want. It's on my channel. So you want to customize this to interaction radius, anything. This will just change it to, you know, what radius you can interact with. I'll just set it to that, and we're going to turn visibility in game to off, and interaction text, we're just going to put, once you have whatever your interaction text is and all this ready, you just want to go over to your class selector, and you want to go change player to class when receiving from whatever channel you chose for that button. So for us, that would be channel 20. And your mechanic should be set up. Now all you have to do is start the game, come down here to where your button was, or wherever it is in your map, and you can see I'm starting with no pickaxe. When I go here, I get my pickaxe. So yeah, it's a really cool mechanic that can be used. So yeah, that just granted me a pickaxe, and now that's a mechanic of picking up a pickaxe. Now there's another implication of this where you lose your pickaxe, and this is just as easy. You just need to reverse the process. So you want to go back into your map settings. So you want to set start with pickaxe to yes. Now you want to set your class designer, because this is designing your class. So you want to put start with pickaxe to no. And now you have that exact same mechanic but reversed. So we're going to go ahead and start the game again. You can come back down here and you'll notice you do have your pickaxe at first. I'm going to come over here and click this. Oh, I didn't change the interaction text. That's okay though. So when you press this, you're going to lose your pickaxe and just go to your hands. So that's really nice. Now I'll show you some implications of this mechanic that it can definitely be used for. Alright, so I've gone ahead and set up a little bit of a map mechanic here. It's very scuffed and not very well done at all. It's just to show you what you can really do with this in a map. So basically, our goal is to get through here. Now, what we want to do is grab the pickaxe, and the pickaxe is going to be over here. So you want to pick up the pickaxe, and once you have this pickaxe, you can come over here and hit this, and then this will open. Now again, this is not a very well done version at all. It's just to show you what you can actually do with this in a map. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you how I set this mechanic up. It's fairly simple. So yep, here we go. So what I did is I have a class designer here. I just set it to the same settings as usual. I just named it with pickaxe and set class identifier number 2. It's start with pickaxes on. I went to the settings in the map. I went to start with pickaxe. Let's start with pickaxe to no. So once you have that, I put a spawn pad here so I could just spawn here and not in my usual tutorial area. Then you want to customize this thing and class switch to 2. And I just set this to channel 149. Once you have that, you want to have a button here. And obviously this is when interacted with, because when you grab the pickaxe, transmits on 149, which switches you to the class of having the pickaxe. Now once you have the pickaxe, you're going to want to hit this trigger. I set this to 150. So activating class is just 2. I didn't want to bother making a naval and civil mechanic, so I just set it to 2. All you're going to want to have is these settings to trigger by player on, trigger by damage on, trigger by items on, and all the rest off, including visible in game and everything else. Now behind here I have an explosive barrel. You want the VXF off. You want the sound off. You want structure damage to 400, so you can actually blow up that area. And you want to put explode when receiving from channel 50. And there you go. You got this really scuffed, but pretty cool implication of a mechanic. So I really hope this helped. I believe I'm the person that discovered this mechanic. I mean, I'm sure I'm not, but at least I'm the first person to make a video on it. So yeah, hopefully this helps. There's infinite implications of this. There's a lot of cool stuff you can use this for in a map. I'm already working on a section with it in the sewers part of my map. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and use code /Productions in the item shop, and yeah, goodbye.